There are seasons in life when everything just seems to be working. Money is flowing in, business is booming, your contracts are coming in, and your salary is even increasing, and you are not struggling like before. This is actually what we call a season of abundance. And while it's a beautiful season, it also comes with a serious responsibility. What you do with it really matters. A lot of people make the mistake of thinking that abundance will last forever, but life moves in seasons, just like the weather. We have the rainy season and we have the dry seasons. When you are in your rainy seasons, when things are pouring in, that is the time to prepare for when the rain might stop, even for a while. It's not bad to enjoy your abundance. You have worked hard, you have fasted, you have prayed, you have waited. So, of course, yes, you can enjoy it, but don't be wasteful. Don't be extravagant just to please people. You don't need to buy all the things to prove you are successful. You don't need to show off every money shows. Because when the money slows down, you will be left with expensive things and empty account. Right, so instead of spending everything you make, use the season to invest. Use it to build something that will continue to produce income for you even when things are not as easy. Let your season of abundance become your foundation for financial stability. And here is how. Save before you spend. Don't just spend because you can. Make savings a habit and not a reaction. Decide that a portion of every income will go into savings even before you touch the rest. Invest also in assets, not just lifestyle. It's okay to treat yourself, but don't spend all your money on clothes, on shoes, cars, parties, luxury trips, especially if those things can't bring you money tomorrow. Think long term. Buy land, start a side business, invest in stocks or real estate, but put money into ideas that will keep giving back. Also build your emergency fund. Life happens. Cars break down, job get lost, business slows, even medical bills show up. If you don't prepare in your good seasons, you will panic in the tough ones. Don't also forget to support others, but with wisdom. The scripture encourages us to learn the ways of ants and be wise. It is good to help families, it is good to help friends, it is good to give and to bless others, but even generosity needs boundaries. Don't drain your resources to please people except you are led to. Learn to say not now without guilt because your future matters too. Educate yourself also. Use this time to use it to learn about money, how to manage it, how to multiply it and protect it. Financial literacy is one of the investments you can make. Don't depend on luck. Grow your knowledge. Here is a quick real life story. A woman once shared something heartbreaking with a friend of mine. She said no one would believe she was once the wife of a millionaire. When things were going well, her husband didn't want her to work. He insisted she stay home, take care of the family, and simply enjoy the wealth that was flowing in. She had no business of her own, no personal income. Everything was dependent on him. Then suddenly, like a dream, they lost everything just like that. The wealth disappeared, and here she was doing a cleaning job just to survive. She wasn't telling the story out of shame, but as a warning, so others could learn from her experience. And here is another story of a man very close to us who suddenly had a huge financial breakthrough. Money came in like never before. And what did he do? He set up a transportation company. The office looks like a governor's lodge. Elegant, luxurious, beautifully designed. When we visited to celebrate with him, it felt surreal, and I won't forget to mention the fact that I drank Coke in the process. But there was a problem. The business hadn't even started running. There were delays in paperwork, no money, no income was coming in. Still, he changed his kids' school from a modest, good one to he changed it to a high-end school where millions are paid in fees. Not long after, the dream began to fade. The money stopped, the business didn't take off as planned. His kids also were returned to their former school. Then came the hardest part. He began selling off the office furniture and started asking around for financial help in the office where he once celebrated his breakthrough. There are so many stories like this, but I just wanted to share this too, because when we see these things happening around us, they are not for gossip, they are for wisdom. You don't need to wait until it happens to you before you learn. You need to observe, you need to reflect, and you need to be wise. Don't be carried away by sudden abundance. Don't shut down your independence or your future security because someone else is providing everything. And don't live to impress, live to sustain instead. Every breakthrough must be handled with humility. Every breakthrough must be handled with strategy and with wisdom. It is not enough to start big. You must also grow strong and last long. Let this mistake of others guide you into making better decisions. Learn early, be wise, and be grounded. There is a proverb that says that when the sun is shining, that is the time you ought to repair your roof. In other words, when you are doing well, that is when you ought to plan for your tomorrow. Don't wait for a crisis to start thinking smart. Use your abundance to prepare. Make sure that when things are not flowing like before, you are not begging and you are still standing. Some people cry in your dry seasons not because money didn't come, but because they wasted it when it did. Don't let that be your story. If you are in your season where things are working, thank God, be joyful, also be wise. Remember that prosperity is not just about how much you have. It is also about how well you manage what you have. Money is a tool. If you use it well, it will definitely serve you. If you waste it, it will embarrass you. In your season of abundance, don't live to impress, live to invest. Your season of abundance is not just a reward, it is also a test. So please try to pass it. Okay, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. See you in my next upload. Odibel.